In this video, I show you how to film a high quality performance video using just your iPhone. Find out more coming up. Thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. Now let's get into the video. So besides just the actual iPhone itself, you're going to need a couple items to get the best quality recording. So first up, you're going to need this right here. This is a Rode TRS to TRSS adapter. This will take something like an aux cable that I'll show you in a second and have you be able to plug it into your iPhone, and it'll recognize it as a microphone. So if you have something like me, like an iPhone 7, you're also going to need, of course, the lightning to headphone adapter. So you know, if you bought one of these, this is included. So if you didn't lose it already, you already have one of these. So that's awesome. So like I mentioned with the Rode, what we're going to be using is a 1/8 inch adapter. This is kind of long, sorry. So an 1/8 inch right here, two RCAs on this end. So this end is going to go into the back of the mixer in one of the outputs on the mixer. On the Rain 72, we have a record out or a session output, so we're going to be using that. Something like the Pioneer 900 Nexus also has a record out, so or RCA out for the master, so you'll be using that. And then this end will plug into this adapter, which then this side goes into the iPhone. So the audio setup would look something like this. So I'll go ahead, plug this side in, then take the adapter for the iPhone 7 or anything with the lightning that doesn't have a headphone adapter, and then plug this in just like that. So that's simple. So now we have the aux cable, or you know, the Y cable going from your iPhone, and then this side will go into the mixer. So let's go ahead and switch over to the back side of the mixer, and I'll show you exactly where this would get plugged in. So on the back of this mixer right here, we have the session out right here, which is RCA outputs. So on the Pioneer mixers, it doesn't say session output, it would just be another output that's RCA. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and plug these in, just like this, into the output. And that's all we have to do as far as setting up the audio with the mixer. Just plug it into any RCA output that you have. Or, I mean, if you want to use 1/4 inches, you could just adapt this and get a RCA to 1/4 inch adapter and do it that way. So whatever output you can use from your mixer, go ahead and plug that into there, and then this will run directly into the phone. So now that we have the audio side plugged into the back of the mixer, there's one other thing that I would actually two other things that I would suggest using. The first one would be a simple, you know, really cheap tripod like this that has an actual phone holder at the end. So this off Amazon, you can buy, there's a bunch of different ones. This is like a little mini Gorilla Pod, so you can bend this and kind of wrap this around something in your studio. So you can have like an overhead shot, you can wrap this around something, or you can just like lay it on the desk flat like that. And then what we're gonna do is gonna go ahead and then place the phone directly like that. And then we'll be recording using the better quality camera on the back end like that. So now we have a nice tripod for our phone, as well as the audio going straight into the mixer to get the highest quality audio, which is awesome. Okay, now once we have this on the tripod like so, there's one other thing that I would add, and I would say this one is kind of optional, but it does make a difference. So on Amazon, you can buy a bunch of these different wide angle and fisheye lens adapters that you can just go ahead and snap on. So this is a really cheap one from MPOW. This is the older model. There's nicer ones now, but I haven't gone ahead and updated to those because this still works. So you just go ahead and slide this onto your camera and get it around the lens, and then we'll launch the camera app. And just to make sure that it's, you know, on correctly. That's the one thing about these, that you got to make sure the angle's right. Okay, see, that's in focus and we're good to go. So now we have this set up. Now all we have to do is go ahead and set this up the right way to get the right angle. So let me go ahead and show you that. So for something like my setup right here, what I like to get in the shot is I want to make sure I get the turntables as well as the mixer and get as much of it in the shot as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and set this up, get these legs right, get the angle right. And now, as you can see right here, I can see both the turntables and the mixer, and just make sure it's kind of straight. And now, because of this wide angle lens, I can see everything in the shot, and I'm getting the best audio possible. So just to show you the difference, so now you can see what it looks like with that wider angle lens. If I take this off, all I can literally see is the tone arm of the turntable and the top of the mixer. It makes a huge difference. So let's slide this guy back on. Takes a little bit of finagling. There we go. Angle is good. And now, as you can see, I can see the entire setup, which is awesome. So now I can get high quality shot of the entire setup and get that all that audio, and just all I have to do is hit record right here, and it's recording directly into the iPhone. No need to record in Serato or whatever other program you're using. Just records directly into the phone, and then you're good to go. So those are my tips on how to film a performance video using just your iPhone. So question of the day, what kind of performance are you going to go ahead and record? Go leave that down in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, if you found this video useful, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and click right here to subscribe to this channel. Or if you'd like to watch more content, go ahead and click on that video right there. And thank you for watching PDot TV, where you'll find tips, tricks, and tutorials for DJs and music performers. See you next time.